One of the most disgusting acts in the world today is cheating. Sure, it may start out exciting, but eventually, one or both parties either end up heartbroken, hurt, or worse, dead. Such is the case that we're going to be talking about today. Meet Mahek and Ansreen Buhkari. Mahek was a budding social media influencer that started making waves on the app TikTok under the name Mary B Vlogs. She would eventually rack up a following of 130 plus followers, where over time, she would end up including her mother, Ansreen, along with her in her videos. Loving the attention that she was receiving from young men, as well as being bored of her marriage, Ansreen started living loose online, joining an online app called Azar, and it's here where she met 21-year-old Zakid Hussain in 2019. Though she was 42 at the time, the two hit it off where they began a very hot and steamy affair. This would include romantic dinners, expensive gifts, and lots of sex, some of which Ansreen allowed Zakid to record. This would eventually come back to bite her, because after 3 years, the affair started to lose its fire for Ansreen, and she tried to break it off. This upset Zakid up to the point where he threatened to reveal the affair to Ansreen's husband, and seeing that he had text messages, explicit photos, and videos of them together, Ansreen Buhkari was in big trouble. So Ansreen ended up telling her daughter everything that happened, and it's here where Mahek devised a plan. On February 11, 2022, Ansreen agreed to meet Zakid at a Tesco car park in Leicester, where it was believed that she was going to pay him back the 3,000 pounds he spent on her during the affair in exchange for just going away and not revealing the plan to her husband. But the real plan was Mahek had solicited the help of 6 other people that were going to beat up Zakid and force him to give up his phone that contained all the evidence of the affair. Zakid sensed something was wrong, and he and his friend got back in their car and left. This led to them being chased by Ansreen, Mahek, and their accomplices, where they were determined to drive them off the road and steal Zakid's phone forcibly. Afraid for his life, Zakid called 999, or 911 where I live at, where for the next 5 minutes, he gave him information on what was happening. All of a sudden, Mahek's car rammed Zakid's, running it off-road to where it jumped a median, crashed into a tree, and ignited. Zakid Hussain and his friend, Hashim Ejezagudin, hope I'm saying that right, the person who was driving, both died at the scene. The next day, Mahek, her mother, and all their accomplices were arrested and charged with murder. Their trial lasted for 18 months, but on August 4, 2023, Mahek, Ansreen Buhkari, Rakan Kawan, and Rais Jamal were found guilty and sentenced to life in prison, while the other 3, Natasha Akar, Amir Jamal, and Sanaf Gulas Mustafa, were charged with manslaughter. Natasha was given 11 years and 8 months. Amir and Sanaf were both given 14 years and 9 months. Mahek Buhkari is currently in prison, where she will have to serve 31 years and 8 months before she is eligible for parole. But by that time, she'll be 56 years old, while her mother, Ansreen, will have to serve 26 years and 9 months, making her 72 years old when she'll be eligible.